A model, a message, a lesson, a beat, a rhythm that jumps and bounces uniquely, individually in harmony with my brethren from senior to freshman. I'm model, silently killing them softly with a smile, a sway, and sachet that screams my name, aTone. I'm model.
Peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. April showers brings May flowers, Leo. You're here to find out all the good stuff headed your way, personally, professionally, as well as spiritually. I'll be pulling from these 3 decks, 5 cards from each. From my vice versa tarot, we'll be breaking down your personal message. I'll then hop over to this career and finance deck for your finance message. I'll then close out your reading via this love oracle deck for this spiritual abundant message for my Leo collective. Let me get up into these housekeeping items so I can get to your message. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. Also, if it doesn't apply, Leo, let it fly. Take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone who may need it. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get up into this message for my Leo collective. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you guys. Let's find out all of the personal blessings headed my Leo's way. 5 cards, please, for my Leos. Two more cards. I have a different layout. I'm trying something out as it relates to getting a better view of the artwork and the cards. So let me know in the comments, Leo, how you like it. All right, Leo, let's get up into this message as it relates to the personal blessings headed your way, Leo. You receive the Tower, the 3 of Coins, the Empress, the 7 of Coins, as well as the Page of Cups. So for you, Leo, with this Tower being here, you see the eye as well as the dove. That's as above, so below. Something fell apart. Ish hit the fan. Life be lifing. Some real tragic, ill stuff happened, and you had to lace up your bootstraps and get it popping and pull some things together. Maybe with coins, with savvy, because you got it, Leo. I know you do. And good old-fashioned home training. Your mama taught you well with the Empress being here. A principle that you stand and sit on that is solid. You see that throne she's sitting on? It may not be comfortable, but it's solid. And my Leos are sitting and standing on business, if you will. And you got this 7 of Coins being here. That this side of the 7 of Coins is, you see it for what it is. There's no changing the dynamic and trying to romanticize, remix, make it fit. You are accepting something and saying, que sera, sera. What shall be, shall be. With this Page of Cups, this side of the Page of Cups being here, there is only so much of you're going to bring to the table and show, but that side that you bring as it relates to your heart and how you move is going to be well polished. and not a hair out of place for my Leos. So personally speaking, for Leos out there, there's acceptance, there's good roots, there's understanding that, everything don't always work out between people. With this Three of Coins coming right behind that tower, you're like, listen, I know the Almighty saw and knows my heart and saw what happened and where things went left. So I'm going to operate and move on that and let it be and go with it and move forward and ask for maybe, what is it? What's the saying? We ask for forgiveness, not permission, to some degree, with this Page of Cups being here. You'll know how that fits, Leo. And you moving out on that style of thought, which allows you to get quite a bit done, because my Leos are led by heart. Your personal life has a lot of impact to everything else in your life. Everybody is wired like that, but more so you, Leo, than others. So this Taurus season that we are in is a fellow fixed sign, ground. Go for what you know. Do what you got to do. All right, we moving on to your career message to find out those blessings headed my lions and lioness way. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's get it, Leo. What you need to know right now as it relates to your dough right now. 5 cards, please. 5 cards, please. One more card. All right, Leo. What I tell you, you are bringing that wisdom that was poured into you by elders that you were raised by. You're pulling from a page or two of their books, if you will, with new life, brilliance, signs, ups and downs, and wisdom showing up for your career and finance blessings. Something that is new is going to sprout up beautifully for you. A new creative idea for my Leo collective is going to pop, if you will, but it will be slow at first, and then it will gain momentum like a wave. Waves have ups and downs, and that's what I felt and got when that card came out as it relates to ups and downs. So the waves, a wave builds. I'm picking up on a very big wave that is going to build and grow for my Leo collective in their career sector into something monumentous. You'll receive signs along the way on when to push and pull back, because that's another part of this ups and downs, knowing when to retract your skill set as well as push it forward, because retracting requires resting, going on vacation, making sure you have a healthy work-life balance, Leo, and it's not all just work, right? As well as going 150 on the pedal, leaning in, staying up late with your nightlight on. You'll receive signs of when the climate calls for what in your career, and it's going to look as if when it's all said and done that you were the or you will be the guru of this thing, the pioneer as well. So the guru at the end, but the GOAT because you started it. It's like, okay, yes, this thing exists, but you refine on an idea and build on it in such a way and tweak it to where your signature is on it. Yeah, that's another translation for sign. You'll be signing a lot of contracts, doing a lot of contract work. I also see for some of my Leos, you entering into the foyer of an office where you can't believe the landscape or the architecture, of the building. It impresses you. So you know you around some money. You like, oh yeah, let me bring my best at this boardroom meeting. Maybe it's something to that effect, but there's money in the midst and around you. And you're going to be talking some big money deals, Leo, in the very near future. But we are about to close out your message and find out the spiritual blessings headed my Leo's way. And if you haven't done so already, Leo, please do your girl the honor. Smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that, Leo. Let's go, Leo. What's the spiritual message for my Leo collective? All right. Leo, you receive partying, talking, shock, passion, golden mirror. So as it relates to your spiritual message, there's a time to have fun and there will be a time, like I said, you'll know exactly when to pour into your creative passions and it's going to shock you. The spirits, ancestors, almighty is going to shock you, Leo, with how blossoming your life is going to look. With talking being here, love is also baked into this. No worries if you was wondering. It's like, yeah, that's nice that I'm going to be popping in my career. What's up with love? Lord, you got something for me over there? It's in there. That's also going to be a slow birth and build, similar to that wave that I talked about in your career. So your spiritual message has some love built in there too, but it's going to start off slow. You're also going to realize you were the prize all along. That is the spiritual blessing that is going to come through and up to my Leos. You're going to stand in a certain amount of confidence when you look in that mirror that you didn't have before. It's going to shock you what you even look like physically, as well as from the inside out. You built this individual and where you end up within the next year, Leo. There will be reason to celebrate, party, and be with friends for all that you will accomplish, Leo. So that is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.